Hi Aquarius, welcome to your bonus read for the week. I'm going to be taking a look at the person on your mind and why they hesitate to commit to you. I'm going to pull 3 cards to start, clarify each card to give us some more insight, and at the end of your reading, I'm going to pull 3 messages plus 1 bonus message from this person, and these are going to be things that they're holding back from telling you. Now, this is a general reading and it may not resonate for everyone. If it does, go ahead and hit that like button. If you haven't already, subscribe to my channel. It helps me to pick up on your energy for all future reads. So with that being said, let's go ahead and jump right in. For Aquarius, show me the person on their mind and why they hesitate to commit to Aquarius. Why do they hesitate to commit to Aquarius? Oh, very interesting. Overall energy to your reading is the Ace of Pentacles. All right, and so I see that there's definitely slow moving energy to make things grow between the two of you. And that's what they're giving you. And that's where you're like, where is this going? Well, we have the Two of Wands, the Emperor, and the Hierophant. This person is needing to make a decision and they haven't really decided just yet on, do I really want to move forward? They're more in that comfortable stage of, I'm going to stay where I'm at. They have this kind of structure for themselves when it comes to what they believe in, which they feel keeps things at the very beginning of, we planted this seed, but it's not really going anywhere because we have our differences. We're going to find out more so what that's about. So I do have, Aries energy, Taurus energy, as well as Capricorn and Virgo energy that comes out so far. Let's go ahead and clarify that Two of Wands. Yeah, they're just procrastinating. They keep going back and forth. They can't seem to decide and make a decision on what they want to do. Slow moving towards you, but they're procrastinating on getting to the next step of this, new beginning, sprouting into something and finding a good balance between the two of you. The Knight of Pentacles comes out as clarification to that Two of Wands, and of course the Two of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. So Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy again. I feel like they really need to ground themselves before they make some decision here to be bold. Do I really want to step outside of my comfort zone? Do I want to stay where I'm at? So they go back and forth, back and forth. Excuse me, apologize. Let's go ahead and clarify that Emperor. Okay. Okay, so the Emperor is clarified by the Knight of Wands, as well as the Three of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. They're very set in their way, like they have certain boundaries when it comes to commitment. They feel like, they want someone who's going to work well with them, that it's, we both recognize each other. They feel like you two do have fun. They also feel that at times your values don't align with one another. There's something that's different between the two of you that doesn't align with their values, and so that's where they hesitate to move forward here. They definitely put boundaries on like having too much fun and things working out and making progress and giving that recognition and getting to that point of, I see you, you see me, let's make this work, let's make this something more here. There's a lot of hesitation for it. So we have Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, as well as Capricorn energy that comes out. Let's go ahead and clarify that Hierophant. Okay. They need time to think about this. They feel like you're more spiritual, or they're more, you know, you're more spiritual, they're more religious, or vice versa. Because the values, like what they believe in, aligns with like the star, their faith here. And they feel like you are more about meditating and figuring things out. So more of a holistic approach than believing in religion, or it's vice versa. You know, they need more time to see if this is going to work between the two of you. So they are procrastinating, even though they have fun with you when they do. But the values of what you carry and your core values and what you believe in and what they believe in are different from one another. It's almost like they're trying to see, can we make it work? Is it going to work? Am I going to be able to believe more of a spiritual approach to things than a religious approach to things? That's what really is holding them back here. So I have your energy that comes out with a star. I also have Virgo energy that comes out with the Hermit. They need more time to meditate and contemplate on, you know, like figuring things out. They need more time alone to figure things out. We'll say it like that. But they feel like your values and their values are very different from one another. Like you spiritually connect, you know, and they connect religiously. They have to have certain things that they use as tools to really connect to God. I don't get that you're, well, maybe some of you are, you know, atheists, and that might be something that they're like, oh, is this going to work because I'm not, you know? And I will tell you, my best friend growing up was atheist forever and ever and ever. And I never saw it as a problem between the two of us. It's fine. You know, she believes in what she believes in and what she doesn't believe in. But she was my best friend and I loved her. So people have to be accepting of one another, right? And then one day when she's like, yeah, I actually believe in something. I don't know if it's God, but I believe in something. I was like, no way. I mean, it was really exciting for me to just be like, well, what brought you to that point? So, you know, I was excited for her. But even if she continued to have that approach of, I believe in science, or, you know, over believing in a higher power like God, that's her, you know, that's how she feels, and that's fine. We just cared about each other and loved each other. So, and maybe it's vice versa. Maybe you're the one that's like that and they're not, or they're like that and you're not. But people have to be open and accepting of one another. And I feel like this person's a little bit closed off right now because they're trying to figure it out. Is it going to work? Is it going to be a problem? And they get the knowledge and wisdom from somebody who has been through this. And whoever that is like, it can create some problems, you know. But let's go ahead and get some messages from this person. Was this person holding back from telling Aquarius? You know what? I absolutely get these first two that come out. The rest of it as well. But I'm like, yeah, if you don't show Aquarius, that you're interested, you can't expect them to just stick around. So first off, I regret lying to you. Something that they said was a lie and it has been heavy on their mind. Maybe that this is going to work, or that they, you two believe in the same things, and now they're starting to think about it like, why did I say that? Because it's not how I feel. That was a lie. But I feel you're leaving me behind is the first message that comes out. And if they're hesitant to commit or show you that they're interested, I get it, Aquarius. You're like, I don't have time for this. So they can't expect you to stick around or keep like pursuing them. When you have things that you have to do in your life that make you feel good, and chasing someone, I know y'all are like so tired of chasing after people. It gets old, right? Absolutely. I get it. Being your polar opposite, I get it. Being a Leo, it's like, I don't like chasing. It can be very frustrating. So you got to do what's best for you. And they're like, oh, I feel like you don't care. You're leaving me behind. Okay. I wish I had treated you better, especially since they lied. They weren't completely honest. They're not showing you truly who they are. They're not being authentic to who they are. Or saying, you know what, this bothers me. I don't know how this is going to work because my values and your values are very different. If they just had that conversation with you, they might be enlightened to hear that you have some kind of wisdom on this. Like, oh, well, if you look at it from this point of view, blah, 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 it could work. Or maybe you're right. You just want some kind of communication from this person instead of them just sitting there going, I need to decide what I'm going to do, but I'm going to move really slow at it. And I'm not going to say anything yet. But it does really, put a hiccup in things and make it difficult for Aquarius and I. So just being near you is intoxicating. So I'm getting that when you two are together, though, if they want to have a conversation with you, it leads to them just like wanting to be all over you, because you're very intoxicating to them. And then they forget why they were even there to have a conversation, because they're all about you physically. And I'm so attracted to you. I get the attraction is both mental and physical, but they forget, they lose their train of thought, why they were there to have a conversation, or like bring it up somehow where it doesn't come off awkward or uncomfortable, to talk about the differences that you two have. And how can we work through this, or can we work through this? But it's so important because this person's hesitating with you and they're really drawing things out, and it's making you feel like, what is this person doing? I don't have time for lies, games, none of that. And that's why they're starting to feel like, you're leaving me behind. What do I do? Well, they got to communicate, talk. Words always help. So Aquarius, this is what I have for you. If it resonates with your situation, go ahead and hit that like button. I will see you in your next reading coming up. Have a good rest of your day. Bye.